we just have to start out giving a round of applause to the team over at EA for what seems to be a huge pack odds buff. Now, it's no secret that a lot of the community members have been ranting and raving about a lot of things recently about this game. Most of it being pack odds and content as far as Gauntlet and Journey and things like that we've grown accustomed to and really enjoy not being here. And they end up changing that drastically within the past few days. They go on ahead and release the new Journey solos, and the rewards are packs. Packs, not limited players, not players that everybody is going to have to get the same reward, where we have to play against the same card over and over again. They decide to reward with packs, and really good packs. If you complete all of them, you get the 89 Julius Peppers, you get 6 Pro Packs, 6 All-Pro Packs, and 3 Legend Packs. Those are pretty good packs. And that's what we like to see after spending time grinding. It took me about 3.5 hours to finish it this morning. And unfortunately, I didn't get a single elite out of those packs, but they made up for it in the bundle. Now, after putting so much money into bundles and getting practically nothing in return, Twitter went haywire today as I see many people tweet me about how pack odds are disgustingly good for no reason today. GS pack odds are juiced, I'm telling you. And I'm looking after screenshot after screenshot after screenshot, and I'm just like, wow. It made me want to pull a bundle just to see if what people are experiencing is true. So I go on ahead and I purchased a bundle, which I said I wasn't. I said I was only going to purchase the bundles on the weekend. I usually do for my live stream. You know, every Saturday, a lot of people usually tune in. And, you know, we open the packs, see if we can get any legends. And we've had some historic moments on this streams on the weekend. So I open up this bundle, and the picture you are looking at, you see a total of 15 elites, excluding the bottom right. You see the Julius Peppers there, because I got him from the Gauntlet set. But, you also got 3 elite player packs as well from the Gauntlet packs. So let me say that as well. You got 3 elite player packs. I pulled a total of 14 elites today in these bundles. 14 elites in one bundle. That is easily the most I have ever opened in one solitary bundle. Now, mind you, I did not get a single card over 86 overall. You take a look at the screen from top left all the way to bottom right. 85, 85, 85, 86, 86, 85, 86, 85, 85, 85, 86, 85, 86, 85. But you know what? I felt justified. I felt rewarded. I felt like I was actually going to get coins out of the bundle. I'm sitting here pulling elite after elite after elite after elite. I damn near could not control myself with the amount of elites I pulled. And now this is coming from someone who has purchased Game Changer bundles. Now, mind you, Game Changer bundle should be that what it says, right? Game Changer. You should be able to get these bundles, and it should be game changing, because you should be able to get some crazy pulls that is game changing. I pulled a Game Changer bundle, which includes 10 gold or better cards per pack. I think I pulled like 15 of them, one bundle. 15 of them. Or like 13 or something crazy like that. Maybe not even that much. I think I'm over exaggerating. I think it was more like 8 to 10 or something. Maybe 10. That's 100 gold or better opportunities. And I pulled 0. 0. Nothing but golds. And today I pull this bundle and I go on Twitter and I add EA Sports, the Madden Ultimate Team Twitter. I at M.U.T Guru, and I said, now I know. No, I said verbatim. Now I'm not saying that M.U.T Guru did not go into work and demand pack odds be greatly increased, but this picture shows otherwise. And I showed this picture right here. 14 elites! And everybody is just tweeting me saying, bruh, I'm getting pulls. I'm getting elites. I'm getting coins. I'm able to put this on the market. I'm able to get, players that I'm finally able to afford now. And M.U.T Guru DMs me a thumbs up. And you know what that thumbs up says to me? That thumbs up says, we hear you. We hear you and everybody in the community. We understand what the issue is. I looked at that thumbs up and it was just nothing out of respect for him. And I just look at that without him saying anything. All that symbolized was, we hear you. We understand. We're going to try and fix it. Now, it would be impossible to expect bundle odds to be greatly increased like this every bundle. Because let's just be realistic. That would bring the market value down far too much. Right? If they handed out 100, you got to figure there's, on both consoles, probably 1 million players total. Let's say 500,000 each on each console. Let's say out of those 500,000, let's just say 4,000 people pull packs every bundle that comes out. We'll go a very small percentage. Let's say 4,000. Now you can't have 4,000 Ezekiel Elliott's on the block. That's gonna make him 400 coins. You know that just depletes the market. There's no point in that. So we can't expect this every bundle. But if we can see a spike like this every other bundle, every third bundle, that would be amazing. Because here's why it's amazing. It's a win-win situation for us, the consumer, and them, the business. It's a win-win situation on their end because I felt justified. I felt like I got way more than my money's worth. I pulled over 300K in elites alone today. Not to mention all of the silvers and golds that I have to put up on the auction block. I pulled so much coins worth of stuff is ridiculous. Once I sell everything, every single card, I'm looking at Lord knows how many coins. And I got the bare minimum of elites. Let's say I happen to pull a Julio Jones out of there. Let's say I happen to get a Cam Newton. Let's say a Josh Norman pulls up. Now we're talking in essence of 400, 500, 600K just in elites. And this is what we, the consumer, wants. We want to feel justified. And it's a win-win situation for us, the consumer, outside of feeling justified, because I feel like the people that spend money should be rewarded. We're spending real money to obtain these cards so we can either put them in our lineup if we get something great, or in my situation, none of these cards will go in my lineup, so I will sell all these cards on the auction block so I can go on ahead and make coins. Now, this also benefits the non-spender, the grinder. This benefits them because if everybody's pulling a bunch of elites, Elites are now easier to obtain. Elites are cheaper. You're now able to get elite players at a good value because more and more of them are going on the auction block. So now a card is not going for 40K. You can get a good running back for 9K. You can get a good receiver for 9K at this point of Madden without it even being out a few months. It's just a win-win situation for both the spender and the grinder. And I was proud to look into my comment section of my video uploading the bundle and seeing people with joy flipping out because they pulled so many good cards. So many people telling me they pulled Aaron Rodgers, Julio Jones, OBJ, Le'Veon Bell. So many people are like, I can't believe it. Like, these packs got to be juiced. It's everybody's just pulling great stuff. And this is what we like to see. This is what we as a community have been asking for. And that thumbs up from M.U.T lets me know we got you, buddy. We hear you. Not only do we hear you, we're not just going to hear you and turn our back. We're going to hear you and we're going to try to make you guys as happy as possible. Now, during all my rants that I've done on this game, and there's only been a few, because most people will tell you I would defend this game till I'm blue in the face. Why? I love this game. I could talk about this game all day. I don't even want to get into why I love this game, because that just leads into a whole nother conversation. But I love this game. I do. I love this game with a passion. I'm very passionate about this game. And every time I had did the rants, I never disrespected M.U.T or Rex, because I know the type of people that they are. I've dealt with them in conversations. I know M.U.T deals with a lot. He has thousands of people tweeting him hate mail every single day. But he tries to take what he can in to make the game better for us. He's the community manager, and he is who we go to. He's our voice that can directly go there and try and get our feedback acknowledged. And he does a good job. There's nothing against him. You know, he reached out to me. He's personally invited me to go out to Florida this year to discuss what we can do to make this game, you know, more favorable for the players twice. This year, twice. And unfortunately, I was unable to go each time because my son is in school. I'm the one who brings him to school. I'm the one who picks him up. And if I go, there's just nobody to do that. But twice, he's invited me, like, you know what, I would love to, let's sit down, let's have your opinions. We would love to see if you have anything that maybe we can implement. You know, we're willing to fly you out. We'll take care of all the costs. And I'm just like, you know, unfortunately I can't. But, you know, that just shows to me that, you know, they're willing to reach out to their influencers. You know, by no means this is to be cocky or have a big head. Believe me, I know I'm more than blessed to be in the position that I'm in. I've prayed so many days to be in this position, you know, back when I was grinding, up and coming YouTuber, and I know that I'm blessed to be in this position. By no means do I take it for granted, because I know it can be taken away from me in a snap of a finger. So each and every single day that I'm able to bring my son to school, come back home, and play the game that I love for a living, I'm grateful. And so I never had anything towards them, because I know, and a lot of people at EA that I know work, you know, they work hard. They want this to be a great game. They don't like being compared to other games and people talking about other games being better than the game that they put a lot of time and effort to. They want their game to be the best game possible. And that thumbs up tells me, we hear you, we're trying, let's make Madden great again. And the fact that the odds were juiced, it is what it is. They were juiced. There's nothing that can be said about it. I've usually said I would pull about 2 elites for every 100 opportunities. And we had a conversation the other day on, is Madden 17 a scam? Because Gaming Powerhouse did a video and called, Madden Ultimate Team a scam. And Moonlight Swami left a comment, and I thought it would be interesting to have them debate on the topic. And he's part of the Game Changer program, more so on the franchise side of things. He doesn't really deal with Ultimate Team like that. But he even said, when I mentioned, I think pull rates for elites got to be at like 2%. And even he was like, nah, that's too high. So it's probably at like 1.3 or something like that. Today alone, I pulled more elites than I did all of last month, which is what we, the community, like to see. Now, some people were on Twitter like, there's nothing but 85 overalls there. You didn't pull nothing great. I'm like, I didn't pull nothing phenomenal, but everything I pulled was good. That's all I'm looking for, is to pull stuff that is good. Stuff that I can put on the auction block, sell quick, make coins, and acquire the players that I do want that I didn't pull. Now, I would much rather pull that 85 punter on the top left that I sold for 8.3K today. I would love to have him in each and every single pack I open. Do you think I'm going to complain? No. Every single card you're looking at on your screen right now is worth way more than a 77 overall gold card, which this game happens to be flooded with. For every one elite card, there's 277 overall cards. So I'm perfectly fine with pulling an 85 overall punter each and every single pack. You're not going to hear me complain. And again, getting back to realisticness, I understand that whatever happened today was magical, and it cannot happen every single bundle. We know this. I can open up next bundle and get one elite and truly understand it. It's like, I understand it. They fed me to death last bundle. Oh, it was sweet. I ate. The whole community, majority of the community that opened packs, ate the entire promo of the Team of the Week when it dropped on Monday. So I can't sit here and complain. I have to understand that even though they would love, I'm sure they would love to have what happened today every single day, because who wouldn't? If this happened, the community's happy. We're all raving. We're all excited. We're all tweeting out screenshots, and we're all adding each other, and we're all, no way, you pulled this card, and you're all, you lucky bastard, I didn't get him, but I pulled this card, and we're all excited. But realistically, it just can't happen every bundle. But again, I'm fine with it happening one in every 2-3 bundles. Let this moment, this magical moment that happened today, let it happen once or twice a month. It doesn't even have to be on Legend Weekend. To where, now you have to imagine the amount of bundles we see a week. We see about 3 to 4 bundles a week. Now, if we see about 3 or 4 bundles a week, let's just say 4. Let's say we see 4 bundles a week. That's 16 bundles a month. Out of those 16 bundles, I think at least 4 of them should be what I'm looking at right now. Just magical. Just absolutely flat out insane. I'm tweeting everybody. I'm losing my voice because my live comm, I'm flipping out after pulling elite after elite after elite. Give me 1 second as I get something to drink. My throat is feeling a little dry. But I think it's fair to say that getting something like happened today happen a quarter of the time would make the community a whole lot happier. And it will indeed be a win-win situation for both the community and the company of Electronic Arts. I can now sit here and show them this screenshot of anybody who says pack odds are garbage. Madden Ultimate Team is garbage. Pulling cars is just not going to happen. If I can show them this once a week or once every other week, they'll be like, no, you don't understand. We're pulling good cards every now and then. Realistically, they just can't just hand out elites, because then that devalues everything far too much. I'm okay with cards being devalued. I'm okay with the Tamba Hali I pulled that you see third card on the top. I'm okay with that being 6K. Because again, it's way more than a gold card that goes for 800 coins. I'm okay with rare cards being that rare. I'm okay with an Antonio Brown being difficult to pull. But make the base elites easy to pull. And also, you have to ascend with the pull rates as the year goes on. 3 months from now, that Tamba Hali is going to go for less than 2K. Instead of force feeding us Tamba Halis, give us a card that goes for 7, 8K then at that time. Give us the 91 overall card constantly that goes for 8K. Keep us relevant with the market. A 6K elite card is not much. It's not. But if I pull 10, 12 of them, they add up. And on top of, eventually, you're going to get a good pull. As somebody who opens thousands upon thousands of dollars worth of packs, eventually, a good pull comes your way. And instead of that 91 overall Team of the Week elite card that was in week 5 that, that goes for 4 or 5K, I end up pulling a, 95 overall, whatever, Halloween edition, whatever. You guys understand what I'm saying. As the year goes on, make these base elites pullable less. So we're not constantly pulling the cards that go for 2K. Give us the cards that are at the minimum going for 6, 7K. Sprinkle in a card that goes for about 25 to 30. Maybe once a month, if you buy bundles as much as I do, once a month, go on ahead and give us something great. Give us a 200K pool. But this is what I like to see. And I can say as a community, we rejoiced. There were a lot of smiles. There was a lot of just coming together, and just I enjoyed it. Again, I enjoyed looking in the comment section and seeing so many people talking about the cards that they pull. Somebody showed me a screenshot of them selling 89 Julio, getting 114K, and them using that to get the new Ben Roethlisberger that came out. I like seeing that. We should be able to get the cards that we want from the packs. Now, not pullable. I understand, like, if a brand new Roethlisberger that came out today, card looks beast. I'm not saying make that pullable to a lot of people. What's fair is fair. You're going to force feed us a bunch of elites. I understand that one's going to be rare. It's going to be tough to get that one. That one is the lightning in the bottle card. But give us a handful of cards that make getting that card easier. And as I'm throwing all these cards on the block, the person that doesn't have a lot of coins, that needs a good offensive lineman, can now go on ahead and get the offensive lineman that I just posted for 7K. because me and a lot of other people went ahead and pulled him. Somebody needs a good running back. They're a Dallas Cowboy fan. That Ezekiel Elliott's gone for $20K. You can do a handful of gauntlet solos and get that. Even as somebody who spends no money on the PlayStation, I know I can get $20K in about an hour with the gauntlet solos. Now I could get a running back because they made the odds increased. So now a bunch of people are putting this card up to the point where, thank you, now I can get it. See, people who don't spend money need to love the people that do spend money. Because who are the people, majority of the people putting these cards on the auction block? Us who buy the bundles. We buy the bundles, we get the cards, we throw them on the auction block so we can get our coins. Who is the benefit of this 85 overall Sean Lee, 85 overall Sean Smith? I don't need any of these cards. Every high bundle buyer that I know doesn't need these cards. But there are people out there that need a Sean Smith, that need an upgrade, that need this Sean Lee, that need this Brown, that could use this Steve Smith Sr., that this Julius Peppers would help out a lot. And a lot of people that keep putting up these Smiths, and the more Steve Smiths that go up, and the more Tamba Hali's that go up, now the non-spender can go on ahead and get this card for cheap. Upgrade his team little by little. Make his team somewhat competitive by getting good elites for a cheap price. And again, I don't know what the hell happened today with the odds, but I sure as hell love it. And hopefully it's not something that's a ploy, because there's been a lot of ranting from a lot of streamers and YouTubers. There's been a lot of bad feedback. And hopefully this isn't something that they just go, let's toss them a bone, and then we're going to go back to how it was before. Hopefully that's not the case. Again, I know what happened today can't be the usual. Can't be. Even I understand that. But give us this a few times a month. That's all we're asking for. To go on ahead and switch on, today, unfortunately, I don't know if you guys are, Call of Duty fans like that, but there was a Call of Duty professional gamer that passed away today by the name of Phizzurp, I believe is how you say his gamer name. Call of Duty gamer Phizzurp Klemenov dies in car accident. Professional video gamer Philip Klemenov, better known online as Phizzurp, and again, hopefully I'm not, butchering his name here. He died Sunday, excuse me, not Monday. I'm finding out about this today, excuse me. Died Sunday in a car accident. H2K Gaming announced he was 23. The professional gaming organization, a group with which Klemenov often competed, took to Facebook to pay homage to the late Call of Duty player shortly after his girlfriend, Adriana Lemos, shared an emotional video on Twitter detailing the car accident that reportedly cost the gamer his life. She told the followers Klemenov lost control of the vehicle, which hit a pole and crashed through several trees. He died in my arms, she says in the clip. According to ESPN, Klemenov was injured when his car crashed in the early hours of Sunday morning in Aurora, Colorado. He later died in a hospital. Another man identified by Lemos as a friend died in the scene of the crash, the eSport News reported. Local authorities have yet to officially release the names of those involved in the Colorado single-car crash. A GoFundMe page created to help pay for the gamer's funeral has already raked in $10,000 of his $15,000 goal in the few hours it's been live. Phizzurp started his Call of Duty career on Team Fair in 2011 and has most recently been streaming under H2K Gaming. He concluded his final live stream hours before the fatal crash, Yahoo News reported. Today we lost a beloved H2K family member, the gamer organization wrote on Facebook. Philip Phizzurp Klemenov, again, I really hope I'm saying his name right, passed away earlier today. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family, friends, and all of those who were lucky enough to have him in his lives. Rest in peace, Phil. We will always miss you. This is, sad. I don't like to, again, I don't do well with just knowing people died. Not a fan of knowing, even though that's not my community, even though I personally don't know him. Him passing away is just something that's, was unfortunate, and to be in a car crash. Now, I believe his girlfriend was in the car crash with them and survived. So I believe Phizzurp and his friend both passed away due to the crash. And the girlfriend, who was in the car, if I'm correct, somehow survived. And it's just, again, never good news to hear when somebody passes away. I try my best not to get emotional here. There was a streamer by the name of Mr. Glock. My man Glock, who I've never met in person, was a little older of a gamer, was, I believe, 40, if not that age, close to it. I'm not exactly sure how old he was. But I met him through a few people that I know. Well, not personally, but, just online community. He's a streamer. I watch a lot of streams. I follow close to like 600 streamers. In my spare time, I rarely watch YouTube. I'll check out my videos for comments, and that's about it. People like, hey, did you see the new iMat video, the new Toke video, the new Cookie Boy video? Or I rarely watch YouTube. I rarely do. I'm more into Twitch. I'd much rather watch live streaming. But I understand why people enjoy YouTube, because it's time efficient. Majority of people can just sit down, relax, watch a 7-minute video instead of a 3-hour live stream. You know what I mean? So, but nonetheless, he was a streamer that never really got too popular. Always had about less than 6 people in his stream. And I would be in there, and he would stream, and he would entertain as if 1,000 people were watching him. And that's what glued me to his stream. The fact that every time he went live and I went there, I knew that he was going to put on a performance as if he was on the main stage. As if he was on Madison Square Garden, and it's a packed house. And they told him, the world is watching you. Not the world, but the audience, the arena. Everybody in here is watching you. Try to be as entertaining as possible. I'd look at the viewer count. Sometimes it would just be me and 2 other people. I remember his last live stream, he was playing Call of Duty. And he went ahead and had this miraculous shotgun game. He went nuts, just killing folks. And he was just, hey, Golden Sports, did you see that? Like, are you still here? Or did you see it? I'm like, I'm here, buddy. I'm here. I seen it. And he was the first person that I know online that passed away. And it hit me hard for a solid week. I was just, couldn't stop crying at least once a day just thinking about it, because I was just in his streams the other day. We were just talking, the other day. He left a comment. I remember I was talking about how fortunate I am about, having my fiance back in my life, and him leaving a comment about how a good girl is really hard to keep. You treat her with respect, and you keep her by your side. When you get yourself a good girl, you keep them by your side. And I go on ahead and look at that comment, and it was just 2 days before he passed. So it was hard on me. It was difficult. Again, the first person that, as a streamer, that I watched continuously that passed away. Now, I just bring that up because I know the effect that this death is going to have on a lot of people. I went to his Twitch chat because I heard about it when I was watching Jay Nasty stream, and hopefully I can have him on tomorrow. I DM'd him. I would love to talk about Call of Duty and a few other things with him. and he said he should be able to join me tomorrow. I was watching his live stream, and people are bringing it up like, "Hey, did you hear about Phizzurp?" And he's like, "Yeah, I heard about it," and he starts going in and talking about it. That's how I found out about it. So somebody had typed his name in the chat, so I YouTube it. I Twitter it, Twitter search it to see, if I can find his Twitter handle, and I find it, and I see in the link of his bio, he has this Twitch. So I click it, it sends me to a Switch, and his chat is just flooded with "rest in peace. Oh my God, I can't believe you're gone. Like, this is crazy. Like, I can't stop crying." And I know what it's like to, support somebody, watch them, especially if you're there through their ups and downs, if they're open about their lives, and you sit there, day in and day out to support them, and next thing you know, they're gone. That outlet that you had when you can go in and relax is gone. And that's what Glock was, for me. So again, I don't know Phizzurp. I've never heard of him until today, but just by going to his Twitch chat and just seeing the reaction of his stream, obviously being offline, and a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, his chat just being flooded with "rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. Can't believe it. I don't want to believe this is real." And, when you're a streamer, you can have effect on a lot of people. I get a lot of messages of people telling me, and I know, because not only as a streamer or as a YouTuber, I'm a viewer as well. So I know the impact they're talking about, of them telling me, like, "I've had tough days at school. Your videos help me out, man. I can just come home, watch a video for 7 minutes, hear you cough and be goofy and say some stupid stuff, and I forget about everything, man. I don't think about being bullied at school. I don't think about the separation my parents are going through. I don't think about, the poverty that I live in, the trouble I'm going through, the death of this family member. I don't think about none of that. I just watch your video. Helps me get through the day 7-8 minutes at a time. And as a viewer, I know what that's like, because I too watch streams, and I'll go in and I'll be having a rough day, a lot of situations going on, especially with my son and court. And I've been battling this divorce for 2 years, and I'm still going through it, and I'm paying thousands upon thousands to lawyers to try and get this situated with. I can't do anything with my fiance, who I love to death, and I want to be able to get a house, and I want to be able to move out of the ghetto, and I want to be able to provide her and our kids the things that we deserve, and I can't do that because I'm still legally married to this girl. And a lot of frustrations kick in. A lot of times where I don't want to do anything, man. A lot of times I just want to crawl up in a ball and just cry. Just because it gets to me sometimes. Every once in a while, I'll sit there and I feel bad because, my fiance is sitting here and being as patient as she can. And I've met her 10 years ago. Back when I was still in this situation, when I was still, married with her, and she never complained. Just rubs my back and tells me she's praying that everything's going to be okay. That we'll get there one day, no matter how long it takes. We got to get through this together. And like I said, sometimes it gets to me. Sometimes I'll wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm upset because I'm not waking up next to her. And, excuse me, I'm getting just a skosh emotional. But it gets to me sometimes. And there's plenty of times I can just go into a stream and just forget about it. Take my mind off of it. Going ahead, and I love watching Mortal Kombat on streams. I love watching, there's a few streams that I just love. I love watching Mortal Kombat. I love watching, like a few specific Call of Duty guys. I love watching a few Let's Plays. I watch a whole bunch of different stuff, but it just takes my mind off of off of my own problems, you know. I can't sit here and think about, you know, this stupid ass divorce that's been not ruining my life, but affecting my life for the past 10 years. I haven't been with this girl in the past really 10 years. I haven't really been, it's just on and off, but haven't really been with her in forever. But she's still affecting my life day in and day out. And sometimes it gets to me, man, every now and then. I wouldn't say often, but I'd say once a month I'll just start texting my fiance, and it gets to me. It's like, I just want to get home already. I just want to go house shopping. I just want to go to Walmart and just pick out some rugs and some drapes and, you know, start assembling our house and our future together. But I can't. And I know what it's like as a viewer to just go into somebody's stream and just forget about everything. And from what I saw, you know, he was able to provide that for a lot of people. So it sucks to hear that we have a death by Philip Phizzurp. You know, hopefully him and I believe his friend that passed away, may they rest in peace. And you know, hopefully the people that are affected as far as fans are concerned, you know, they're able to you know, handle it okay, because as it happened to me once with somebody I watched a lot, it can have an effect on you, you know. So that was just a crazy thing to know, that a streamer, and from what I see, a pretty, you know, decent sized streamer and a professional Call of Duty player, you know, passed away. But that's the end of today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to leave in the comment section what you like. Until next time, hope you guys enjoyed the conversation.